Alright, up next on RWL Superstars, a ladies match that wasn't even supposed to happen. Carmella, one-on-one in a non-title bout against Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote. And Tex, I'm sure there's a story behind this.
Ain't no story behind it, Down. It's easy. Michelle McCool was supposed to be her original opponent. She couldn't make it. Danielle overheard me and Steve Groves talking about it, and she said, "Hey, I've got my gear." Me and Steve looked at each other and said, "Okay."
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next non-title match, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Staten Island, New York, the Staten Island Princess, Carmella.
I can't help but notice a lack of reciprocity on the part of Blair Davenport, who could very well be out here supporting Carmella in this matchup against Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote. But no, Carmella out here all by herself.
Well, Don, it's possible she wanted to come out here by herself. A big-time match going up against Liberty Belle Danielle. Maybe she figures she makes some kind of impression. Beats the hell out of me.
Nonetheless, Carmella and Blair Davenport certainly making their presence known in RWL since their recent arrival. And this is going to be an interesting first matchup between Carmella and Liberty Belle Danielle.
And her opponent, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, she is an RWL double champion, the All-American Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote.
Now, both her and Patty Powers are going to take a little sit-down after this match is done. American Powers has had a rough go since losing the tag titles to the Angels of Anarchy. They might want to take a little time to regroup.
So, just to be clear, Danielle wouldn't even be competing were it not for the fact that Michelle McCool was unable to appear.
You got it. They'd probably be sitting it out until the next snarl. They really need a chance to sit back and regroup. Well, Danielle's all stressed out, and you seen Patty Powers lost her match to Dakota Kai. They really do need a chance to just sit back, relax, and figure it all out. I'm sure they'll get the titles back, but they can't be all stressed out over it.
And as for her previous match on Snarl, well, Heather Hardcore was not exactly merciful, was she?
Hell no, she wasn't. I told Danielle maybe this would not be such a hot idea. We could get somebody else in there, but she was like real keen to get in. And well, I guess she figures Carmella won't be too much of a challenge.
Well, may all her value estimations be right.
Tom Kanemaru sounds the bell. Here we go. Both ladies missed a glancing blow from Carmella on Danielle. A forearm takes Danielle down to the canvas. Carmella begins with the mounted punches and a slap across the face. Danielle catches another right and another. She counters with a right to the midsection. Carmella counters with a kick. Locks up Danielle. A slap to the back of the head. Well, oh man. Inverted leg sweep slams her front forward, covers one. But Danielle powers out. I told her this was not a hot idea. They lock up again. Again. Slams down face first into the canvas. Carmella does an elbow into the arm of Liberty Belle Danielle. Danielle, like she's gonna roll out to the floor. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Carmella's got something going on. She's got some kind of scheme going. Here we go. Through the ropes. Whoa, well now, that did not work out. Danielle just kind of olayed out of the way. Oh, okay. Danielle drives a knee into the head of Carmella. Drives the knee into the leg of Carmella. Liked it so much she did it again. The referee, Tom Kanemaru, is counting. Carmella brought to her feet, counters with a kick to the midsection on Danielle. Locks her up, pitches her towards the barricades. Carmella catches the kick to the midsection. Swing and a miss from Carmella. Swing and a miss from Danielle. Look at this, a roll up into a kick. Oh man. Carmella with a forearm. Takes Danielle down to the floor. And again resumes the mounted punching. This is not a good situation for Liberty Belle Danielle. Danielle rounded up to her feet again. Rolled back inside the ring. Carmella, smug as anything. Danielle moves in, kick to the midsection. Another kick, a third kick. Whoa, look at this. Oh, man. Whoa. Oh, man. Okay, I didn't see that happen. I did not see that happen. Carmella getting her head beaten against the canvas. Danielle back up on her feet. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Danielle moves in. Locks in a heel hook stretch on Carmella center ring. Oh, wow. She's real aggressive today, ain't she? Turns Carmella over again. What's she sitting up here? Oh, man. That was a nasty way to snap a leg. Danielle twisting the head of Carmella. And unscrew her head off and get a drink out of that. Danielle moves in. Headlock takedown followed up with an arm smash. Well, Danielle back on the aggressive side here. Whoa! Look at this from Carmella. What a ride right here. That was beautiful. Oh, Danielle rolls out onto the floor. Again, a bad situation. Carmella with bad intentions. Here she comes, right through the ropes, and oh, she caught her that time. Oh, man. Carmella catches a kick. Danielle gets her back inside the ring. Indicates to the fans that she is okay, but oh, man. Oh, wow. Not once, but twice. Unbelievable. Danielle catches the chop. A slap to the back of the head from Carmella. Gets driven into the barricade. Catches a soccer kick to the midsection. And Carmella, real aggressive, putting her boots to Liberty Bell. Danielle. Oh, now. Oh, man. Just raining right hands on the head of Liberty Bell. Carmella rounds her up again. Standing drop kick takes her down. The referee continues to count. Carmella locks up Danielle. Goes behind. Slams her head down on the floor. Carmella rounds up Danielle again. They lock up. Oh, man, again slamming her face into the floor. Carmella rounds up Danielle. And a jawjacker takes Danielle down. She looks stunned. Carmella rounds up Danielle again. And another sit-out jawbreaker. Oh, man. Danielle rounded up. And again. Oh, man, this is just sadistic. Carmella just doing way too much here. Hard kick to the midsection takes Danielle down. Danielle counters with a kick. Gets back up on her feet. Takes down Carmella. Locks her up. Now, Danielle with knees to the midsection and a hard kick and a running spear that didn't quite work out. Carmella somehow countering the spear. Carmella locks up Danielle, gets her back inside the ring. Danielle slow getting back to her feet. Carmella rounds her up. Oh, the super kick stopped cold by Danielle. Says, oh no you don't, a knee to the skull. Taken down into the crossface, but too close to the ropes. Tom Canamora says, nope, you're going to have to start all over again. Carmella rolls out. Danielle rolls out after her. Carmella rolls Danielle back inside. Here comes Carmella. Whoa, swing and a miss. Whoa, look at this. Danielle into the ankle lock. It could be tap or snap time. Tom Canamora checking Carmella. Danielle switched it up with that ankle lock. Carmella somehow counters it and finds her way out. Shut up. How did she do that? Oh, running kick. Takes Danielle down. Carmella turns her over. Danielle charges clothesline. Takes down Carmella. Danielle covers. 1, 2, 3. And well, that one is game, set, and match for Liberty Bell. Danielle by pinfall over Carmella.
The time of the fall, 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Your winner, Liberty Bell, Danielle Heathcote.
Well, after this, I'm just going to have to put on my general manager's hat and have her and Patty Powers take a seat for a couple of shows. And it's wonderful that she won against Carmella, but it is time to take a little break.
An impressive performance, as usual, by Liberty Bell Danielle, ending in a submission victory against Carmella. And fans, coming up next, the undisputed World Tag Team Champions John Van Guy Cormier, the Originals, when we return right after the break.